U3A Ballarat to talk about cinema in particular, and I'm holding a poster of one of my favourite films. The poster comes from Hollywood. Anyone that's been there and probably been disappointed by it, but nevertheless, this is a Hollywood poster and a really great film. I'm going to talk today about cinema, which is the home of film, and it's the place in the old days would have been called a picture palace, where you would have gone along. It would have been a great event. You would have dressed up, you would have had your scorched almonds at interval, and you may have seen two features. Someone may have played the Wurlitzer organ, and it would have been wonderful. And it was like a church of film in many ways. Unfortunately, that's been lost today, but I try and retain that in the U3A courses that I run. And also the advantage of film is that you get people along who are interested in film, and you need those three elements to make the film work. One, you need the picture palace to show it in, you need a good film to show in the picture palace, and you need people there that are interested in it and can give that atmosphere, I suppose, for the film to work. It's totally different to watching something on TV at home on your own or with your wife or whoever. To have that experience with other people is wonderful. My wife and I do show films, and we might be in the kitchen while the film's showing and there's people in there watching it, and we hear a laugh and we go and think, what are they laughing at? Because we saw the films on our own and we didn't laugh at all at that point, but someone started to laugh and away they've gone. So that adds immensely to the enjoyment. So the thing that we don't have today, unfortunately, in many cinemas, is there's no showmanship. They can't afford to pay an extra person to open and close curtains, to dim the lights or whatever. And that showmanship side of it is unfortunately lost. But if you can get somewhere where you can remember that and remember the way cinema was and the way it was meant to be, because all the great filmmakers today like Scorsese and Tarantino and so on will tell you that the only way to see a film, firstly, is on film. We could argue about that, but secondly, in a picture palace. And certainly in Hollywood, on Sunset Boulevard, there's a heap of magnificent, probably overly ornate cinemas. I don't know that they have to be that stage, but nevertheless, that's the church, if you like, in which the film needs to be shown.
I found today really interesting. I think it was the story of how he became interested at such a young age in film and followed that through until he had his own theatre, and the story leading up to that was quite exceptional, particularly when he was sitting behind Gregory Peck, and such memories, and meeting with David Stratton and getting all that feedback.
Oscar Hammerstein.
Yeah, fabulous.
And it's just when you do have that passion, I think the opportunities that present themselves to meet the real people. But it sparked so many memories for me as a childhood, although quite different from Bryan. Country girl, Saturday evening pictures, that's all we had local, but it was great.
Yeah, really enjoyable.